Can I make the circle smaller? You ready? Are you ready?
Yes!
Lay on!
Do you want to do me a big favor? Go grab the wheel.
Donna?
Thanks, John. Can I use you as a tripod?
No. One more.
Thank you. You're welcome. That helps enormously. Aww. Do we want to go move? There we go. You want to move? Yeah. Excuse me, boys. Do you need a tripod again? Nope. Actually, yo, if you're game, because shaky girls. You good? Yes.
Thus opens the court of their majesties, Saverick and Dalla.
That's not good. That's all right. No, thank you. Thank you.
Let the order of defense here present come forward.
They can't.
So, what we're doing today is something very special, something very awesome for this man. It was assembled by one individual working with many. Is there anyone who would speak for this man?
There are several, if I may.
Yes.
Viscountess Gemma.
Come with a backup button? Use Keon as a president.
You were
Gross. Once upon a time, you were a cadet to that guy, and that was unsuitable. So I asked you if I could steal you, and you said you have to talk to him. And I said, okay. And I went to that guy, and I said, that's mine. And then to make sure that that was mine, I also made you my apprentice. And then I might have slipped a protege thing in there too, just to make sure that you couldn't get away. And then, when I knew for sure that you were going to get away, I made sure that I released you to somebody who was going to be able to take you the rest of the way. I'm supposed to be speaking to you as a Laurel, so I'm supposed to be talking about your art and your finesse and your grace, but we all know that that's a lie. It's a lie. So what I am going to tell you is that no matter what happens on this pillow today, she will always be your queen. I will always be your mom. You're still family.
Could write this down. How do you get through it? You've been my wall. And as long as I've known you, and you've been an inspiration to me. His dedication, his talent, his successes have made me want to do better. He'd be well within his right to crow about himself, but he doesn't. Rather, he supports and honors his family and friends. The pride in them, showing it his voice, and it is the highest. As he sings their accomplishments, while speaking so plainly of this world. His humility is an example. It makes my heart sing to see him enter into this order. And Ewein, you are my peer.
I had to write it down too, because I normally can hold it together, but when he goes first. Ewein, more than 20 years ago, we drilled together in the Regiment of St. Hobbs. You were Bercy, I was the False Dimitri. Over the decades, there have been many changes in our lives, ranging from things as simple as taking new names to as complicated as raising our sons. Through it all, I have been proud to call you my friend. Within the society, you shine. You demonstrate creativity, passion, and joy in your arts. You show the power of patience, attention to detail, and dedication. And you stand as an example of heart and honor to all who encounter you. I am still so proud to call you my friend, but today I also have the privilege to call you my peer.
You just go over there.
As a Pelican today, and I will speak of this man's service. I would bet that probably half of the people at this event at one time or another have been fed by this man. If not, you have likely witnessed him sitting at a table for hours while other fighters are fighting, cutting potatoes, peeling carrots, whatever needs to be done to make sure that those that he is feeding are having a nutritious and delicious meal. I know how hard it was for you to set that aside so you could focus on this path when the time came to do that. When the time came for you to focus on your family as much as you focused on yourself. And you are an example to those of the order you are joining and those of my order for the service that you have done, not just to the fighting community, but to the greater SCA community at large. And I thank you for that, and I am privileged to call you a peer.
My name is Kiara, and today I speak on behalf of the populace. And I remember one of the first times I saw Ewein fight, I thought, oh, he's just wandering onto the field. He looks so relaxed and so lazy. He's going to be really slow. And then suddenly a wind went by and the other guy fell down, and I thought, what just happened? I didn't even see the fight. It was so fast. I am one of the people that you fed over and over again, and I remember that one day you were in the hospital and you still managed to make sure that I was fed. And when I was heavy fighting, you were my inspiration. And it was really easy because you are such an inspiring person. And everyone in Danescombe knows how inspiring you are, and now everyone in Ontario will know that as well.
Take it in. Take the moment in. They're all here. Are you ready? I think there's no other thing.
It's a good desire to be here. No, not yet.
I have a question for you.
Is it your desire that Ewein Whowood be admitted to this order?
Yes.
Ewein Whowood, well pleased with your prowess upon the field, along with your behavior off the field, and right mindful of the desires of your peers, we are mindful to create you a member of the Order of Defense. Will you today accept from us this honor and swear fealty to the Crown and Kingdom of Ontier?
Yes, I will. Are you bound in fealty to another? I am.
Ewein, it's not quite 9 months ago you came to me. And I was quite taken aback, in all honesty, because at that point I saw you as my equal on the field. I saw you as a gentleman. I saw you as a scholar. I saw you as a leader in the community. And I was humbled by your request. And I took you in, but I did not have to guide you far. And that makes me happy. Because obviously you already knew the way. And the fact that you stand here now, before all these people, who will become your brothers, shows that you knew the way. At this point, it pains me to ask that I have my sash back. And I release you at this point from your contract. But I do want you to keep this and pledge to me that your first provost will wear this so that it becomes a symbol of our bond and your bond to that person.
Pleasure.
I don't know
It's
who's
over pie.
so no, technically, really.
They totally trump my little self, and that's cool, but the answer's still
So, what symbol would you like to swear fealty on? We have for you today.
We have the orb,
We have the orb.
we have the scepter,
We have the thrones, although we'd have to do some logistical
we have the
things.
crown.
And we have ourselves.
We're on the baby.
On my hip. Yep.
Here do I, Ewein,
Swear fealty to Savrik and Dala,
swear fealty to Savrik and Dala,
my undoubted king and queen,
my undoubted king and queen,
that I will obey their lawful commands
that I will obey their lawful commands
in all matters that concern this realm,
in all matters that concern this realm,
and uphold the crown and kingdom of Ontier.
and uphold the crown and kingdom of Ontier.
And I all this do we hear,
All this do we hear,
and we for our part
and we, for our part,
do swear fealty to you and Whowood,
do swear fealty to you, Ewein Whowood,
to protect and defend him
to protect and defend him
and his household with all our power,
and his household
as long as we remain sovereign of the country.
as long as we remain sovereigns of Ontier. So say I, Dala, Queen of Ontier.
So say I, Savrik, King of Ontier. Can you say? Champion.
Shorten him by a head at neck height.
Oh, swearing first.
So this one is gone. I, Ewein Whowood,
I, Ewein Whowood,
give you my word
to
continue to fulfill the requirements set for the governance of this order,
as
I most surely have until now.
until I must surely have until now,
To increase my labors nobly,
to increase my labors nobly,
to be ever ready to defend
to be ever ready to defend
and loath to attack,
and loath to attack,
to serve my kingdom and my crown,
serve the kingdom and my crown,
to nourish my talents as befits a noble,
to nourish my talents that befits a noble of high degree,
and to seek to disseminate
my talents and abilities
throughout the kingdoms of the known world,
as far within my power.
I don't need the master of puppets.
Put some beard oil in.
Oh, okay. All right. May this be the last blow you receive. Bring forth the medallion and collar.
May I speak of its lineage? This medallion, first worn by Guidobaldo, Marco, Otto, Romeo d'Aquila, first of his line. I then received this medallion. It is my honor and privilege that it should be passed to you. Swap babies.
Wear this medallion as a token of your rank. Nice. Rise now, Master Ewein Whowood, and go to your peers.
There is a scroll. But wait, there's more. Oh my! And hear the words of the sable lion and lioness of Antir. We, Savric of Antir, and we, Dala of Antir, do hereby summon Ewein Whowood, a subject of our fair kingdom, known for his skill with blade, honor on the field of battle, and willingness to pass on the knowledge that he holds. When the crown calls for those to go on missions that may lead to certain death, this man stands. When the enemy outnumbers, this man valiantly rises to the occasion to find victory. When the lions roar and call forth their banners, this man stands with them, shining like the claws of his monarchs, bearing the shield and blade to strike the foeman down. It is these traits and more that we, the sable lion and lioness, see, and so do summon you before the populace, noble and gentle alike. Wrought from ore, forged by the masters that came before him and tempered in battle, the lands of Antir are ever protected by this blade, sharpened by resolve and wit. Through his gift of knowledge in blade, word, and deed, the lands from the northmost Tiri to the southern summits have prospered. And so it is in the year AS 53, being 2018 Gregorian, on the 16th day of June, within the heart of Lionsdale, amidst those who would be champions of that fair shire, that we, Savric and Dala, King and Queen of Antir, do hereby proclaim that Ewein Whowood be added to the right and noble order of the Masters of Defense. By our hand and seal, this proclamation is made in the eyes of gentle and noble.
You weren't my student very long, but I have a gift for you. You can suit your style. It's very sharp.
Well done, brother.
give it to Jeff.
And then they're the same thing.
Ewan.